Hey, what's going on, everyone? So today we're going to be knocking out Hottie Tottie's wiring harness. We did rob the harness out of the 02 Silverado that we got the 5.3 LS out of. If you can tell behind me, the motor and tranny is already gone. Had a couple buddies help me take it outside. While they were here, they seen me building some kind of crazy contraption to roll it outside, and they seen what kind of angle I was working with, and they were like, look, let us just help you out real quick. Didn't get it on film, kind of shy a little bit too, so we didn't get it, but it's sitting outside here, so let's go check it out. Alright, so the harness is already onto the motor. I was just playing around with it, just so, like I said, I didn't look completely goofy. My first time messing with it. So we're just going to start over here with the starter. Right behind it, you can see there, the crank sensor. Below it, you have a sensor on the oil pan. You come around under the crank here, and it comes to your positive lead to the battery. Come back up, we come around. You got your 8 injectors, 4 on each side. You have an EGR sensor that goes here. That's where this plug should be going to. You got two plugs, 1 on each side. They go to your cool packs. Sensor and throttle position sensors. Here, I mean, that's really it. You run over here to the fuse box, which this is what this plugs into. I just made it to where it'll come off a little easier. And then there is A9 on this harness that's cut off that we will be powering up for the ignition switch. And that'll be after we flash the computer. That's just flashing the security system off, so it bypasses all that good stuff and we can fire it up. But I mean, that's pretty much it on the wiring harness. 2 plugs that I didn't want to leave out: cam position sensor and your coolant temp sensor over here. First, we got to pull Teggy out of the way. Haven't really put anything on this guy here, but it's a 2000 JDM front Integra with a B20 on 8 pounds of boost. She makes about 300 wheel horsepower, and it's a really fun car to drive, but gotta get out of the way real quick. All right, so here are the motor mounts. They're all welded up, painted, clearanced out for the bolts. Got the bushing sitting right here. Oop. I mean, it's all got done in some hammered paint. Just some good old Rust-Oleum. Kind of like a blackish. Turned out pretty good. My friend Billy Sweet is the one that welded these up for me. He was coming to use the cherry picker and he's got a good welder, and I was like, hey, favor for favor. That's how we do things around here. And we got it knocked out. It looks damn good, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and throw these on there.
Do be kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Tippy tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of time. The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same.
Funny because shaving is like a rite of passage. Like I'm excited to teach my son how to shave. You have a kid? No.
Starter dragging a little bit. We can come this way a lot. So we're all right. Woo. Get a look how it's sliding right in there, guys. So, oil pan is definitely our lowest point here. It's already starting to poke out through the bottom, but it's sitting, you know, at a decent level. Once we get it kicked back in there a little bit more, might be able to run a hood. That's kind of the goal here. But we're to the firewall for the shifter. So in reality, we just have about 1.5 feet to go, and we're where we want to be. We can open it up or go further back, but we're really shooting to keep it in the factory location. And one thing to remember, this is just test fitting. I still have to get a starter, water pump, a couple other things. Possibly might have to cut out this tunnel here for the transmission. If it sits too low, I've got to come up high somehow, and the body will be the one that takes the hit on that case. If we have to go up, the hood, the body, firewall, all that will start getting cut up. Because that's the point. We're getting this motor in here regardless. So, judging by the location of where the transmission's at, it looks like it's going to come back probably about another 7 or 8 inches. And if we look at the firewall here, if we were to come back another 7 or 8 inches, which we're already actually touching, if you can see that down there on the bell housing, And to come back another 7 or 8 inches, it's just no way. I mean, the intake's already touching here. So I'm probably gonna hit up my buddy Houston Kilby, which he literally lives right there. See if he can come down, give me a hand on this possibly. I've never cut up a body before a Firewall like this, so we're definitely gonna have to start chopping. There's our transmission tunnel there. But she's sitting all over everything. Time to start cutting.
Taylor about the fucking flex.
Alright, looks like that's as far as we're gonna get on this today. We've got it pushed up all against the Firewall in several different spots. But Hottie Toddy kinda has a LS in it. We're gonna get to marking some chalk lines so we can get some more clearance back there on that Firewall. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching and have a good one.